Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. So, like I said, we're gonna taste this Puncher's Chance, which, like I said before, it used to be pretty much a full bottle. I think one taste was out of it, and I'll put the link to the old video right up here so you can go back and see the original. But anyway, look at all the dust that's accumulated. Hey, shut up. Buddy, shut up. God. Hopefully smells very wood forward. Yeah. Get a little sample. A little bit, just a little bit. I mean, it's not quite like Wes said, molasses. Oh, y'all haven't seen that yet. But I will probably go ahead and stop this, or I might just let it sit for another year. I mean, it's got a lot of wood. Well, I would say that the wood coverage is probably similar to what a barrel experiences, because you've got, I don't know the surface area to liquid volume ratio, but I would say that that's probably pretty close right there. So I'm gonna start another one probably tomorrow, and it's just gonna be like a fifth of wild turkey, and I've got a fresh spiral we'll throw in there and let that cook along for a while. We'll probably just test it once a year, and I'll leave it out here on the back porch, hide it somewhere so I don't get off into it too early, and then we'll have an ongoing experiment. I've got some stuff that's sat inside for a while, and it's still, if you leave it inside, it'll change it a little bit, but leaving it outside definitely pulls the atmosphere or the temperature into effect. So I'm not going to worry about warming this one up. It's cool outside right now. It's probably 60 degrees or so, but the whiskey in my hand, I'm trying to warm it up a little bit. The whiskey in my hand is pretty cool, at least 50 degrees. And this may or may not make the whiskey better, so it's just fun to do. If you have I would say it's something you could probably do if you have a bottle of whiskey that you're not a big fan of. Just get you some charred spirals, and you can actually age it in the bottle. There's a company that does that. Is it something Spire? But they have long, thin spirals that you can put into the bottle itself and just leave it in the bottle instead of the big fat spiral like I got here. You have to transport that into something else. But Bonnie, don't you be shitting in the walkway. So that is heavy oak. Well, by the color, ooh man, it's oily as shit. By the color, it looks like it's a freaking 20-year-old whiskey. Kind of smells like it too, because it is just heavy oak. I probably should have took it inside last night and let it warm up a little bit, but it'll be alright. I'll hold it in my hand for a minute, then hold it in my mouth for a little bit. Alright, fuck it. It is way too over oaked. But I mean, it's not bad. It wasn't bad to begin with. I think I was underwhelmed by it originally. But this, I mean, it's oily as shit. So I imagine the spiral that's in there added some of that. Fuck. Somebody started a compressor. But is it worth it? I mean, it was like 35 bucks, brand new, and I bought it 3 years ago. So we get a couple extra videos out of it. I feel like maybe 2 years would have probably been enough. So we might do like every 6 months. Whenever I do the wild turkey, we'll always have a standby Wild Turkey 101 on hand, but might even do 3 months, because then, I mean, we'll see how the seasons are changing it. So we'll start in fall, and then we'll test it in winter. And I'll try to remember to take it inside, maybe for like the night before, so it can come up to room temperature. But I mean, I don't hate it. It's just heavy oak. But as far as like, it wasn't that oily. Hey you. Hey, shut up. You shut your mouth. Shut up. Shut up. Bonnie, go play with your friend. Bonnie's over there rolling in something. You better not be rolling in shit. Come here, Bonnie. I'm gonna have to take this over to Wes's house, get a second opinion. I'll put it in another bottle or something, because it is, I mean, it's not any stronger, so it's probably still like 90 proof. There's nothing evaporated out of the jar, but it is oily, heavy vanilla, and just wood. Yeah. I'll take this over there and let him have a taste, see what he thinks. I poured way too much. I didn't need this much. Anyway, was it worth it? Maybe. It's fun experiment, but I think it would probably be better if it was done after like maybe 6 to 12 months. 3 years is probably way too long. And then taking into account the surface area versus the amount of volume, it might have just been too much. I mean, it's not bad. I think it's just way too over oaked. Anyway, I think that's all I got. Yeah, so we'll start the new experiment. I gotta go get a new bottle of Wild Turkey and go from there and see how that one progresses. So anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Check the description below for all the ways to help out with the bills around the house. Like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends. Hit the bell for notifications. Shut the fuck up. Be safe, don't drink and drive. Like always, drink some whiskey. Share it with your friends and family. I said that out of order. Be safe, don't drink and drive. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. I think I can't read.